Good morning and happy Friday. Welcome to Morning Made. I'm tongue tied. Welcome to Morning Motivation with Diamond Perry. This is going to be short. I promised myself that I would start being more consistent with coming back on live so that I can grow my live audience. But before I carry on my day and record my other shows, which are they're not done live, they're pre-recorded shows. I've already done one this morning. So before I go on with my day, I just wanted to give a few words of motivation. Um, for one thing, the importance of consistency and the importance of discipline, which equals your success. And a lot of times, some of the topics that I speak about on my show and on my live, I'm currently experiencing those things as well. So I am valid to be able to give this advice and to be able to give motivation to anyone who is on here or anyone that listens to my shows. Staying consistent as well as becoming disciplined is not easy. The while you're doing that, the biggest, the hardest thing and the biggest challenge among us is eliminating distractions, because sometimes the distractions are people who we are close to, our loved ones, our family members, our best friends, sometimes even our partners, our environments that we are so used to are a part of those distractions that we need to eliminate from our lives. And it's not easy saying goodbye to someone that you love or someone that's close to you, or making them realize that you love them, but you have to love them from afar. I'm not cutting you off, but this does not work for me. I have to do my thing. I have to succeed. I have to take care of me. When you are so used to putting others before you, they don't understand when you begin to draw boundaries and put yourself first. It's kind of like everyone is mad, or you're betraying them, or you're bougie now. You think you're too good. It's a problem now that you're concentrating on yourself. And I'm speaking about this because I am currently experiencing this myself. I have nurtured other people and held their hand and done so many things for them over the years, as well as put other people before me. Now that I'm drawing boundaries, now that I'm putting me first, it is a problem. And so that's definitely God letting you know and making you aware of the people that should not be in your circle. So I didn't say totally cut these people off. You don't need these people in your life, but you have to learn to love people from afar. It does not matter if you are blood related. It does not matter who it is, because at the end of the day, when you understand that God gave you a purpose, and if you continue to walk through life and not do what He gave you to do, or not live in your purpose, there's consequences with that. And it leads to a very unhappy life, especially when you know what your purpose is, when there's something that you want to do or you want to be so badly that most of your time is spent doing this thing, whatever it is. But you cannot, and I hate the word can't, but you cannot accomplish that with these certain distractions, and you know that. But sometimes we as people, we hold on to things that are distracting us because of the time spent with these individuals, or, this person is family, or this person is kin, or whomever this person is, however close you are. And at the end of the day, most of these people don't even support your brand. Like, I literally have people that I am blood related to that will not touch a post on Facebook. They will look, they will sit back and look. They won't watch my story because they know that I'll see them watching my story, but they will not support me for anything. It hurts them so bad. It hurts so bad for these people to support you. And the reason why is because people cannot unsee the old version of you. The version of you before you grew, before you experienced life growth, before you realized what your purpose was and you begin to work to achieve that purpose, that's not who they want to see. People are so comfortable with the old you, they don't want to support you. Another reason is if they support you and your achievements and what you're working for, it will bring the realization to themselves where they have either failed or where they have not taken the initiative to become more than what they are. So, see, you are not a threat when you're working towards something until people see you rise higher than them. As long as you don't have more than them, you're okay. But when they see that you're doing more or you can possibly have more, or oh my God, this what they're working on may really work, then they're mad, then they're upset. You just have to really be careful of who's in your circle. If you know that someone is not supporting you, they're not supporting your brand, the best thing for you to do is to cut them off. I don't care if they're family or not, because a jealous person is a dangerous person. People could be jealous of you and literally try to hurt you and take you up out of here. And I've seen it happen to people before. You hear about it all the time, from people in the music industry, upcoming music artists who have went back to their hometown and their own people have unalived them because of who they were, who they became, who they were. You become a threat when your success begins to shine. You are so much of a threat. I've been around people that were the closest people to me and wouldn't hit a like, wouldn't share my content for anything in the world, but strangers become your biggest supporters. Strangers become your fans. Strangers are sharing your content. So many people that I don't know share my content, share my music, share my shows. But people that I know will never do that. It will never do that. And it took me a little bit in the beginning of my career to not get upset about it anymore when I begin to realize, okay, this is nothing but jealousy, it's nothing but hate. I don't want it around me anyway. You know, case in point, Status Network has a sponsorship program out where they're going to sponsor the production, the behind the scenes, for people's podcasts and TV shows or podcast shows to go onto their TV network. So I've been sharing the link. Um, Most of my children, of course, have been voting for me every day. I'm doing really well as far as my votes. I'm up there. I'm going to win. Okay. I'll just say that. But a couple individuals that we have the same blood running in our veins will not go onto that, will not cast a vote. I know you didn't cast a vote, didn't leave a comment or anything like that. It's okay. It's okay. I swear it doesn't hurt my feelings at all, but I think it's a shame. And I think that we as people, we individuals who are not supported, we need to stop overextending ourselves, stop giving our resources away. I don't want anybody else asking me for money. Does not make any kind of sense at all. Why would I give you my resources? Why would I give you my time? Why would I help you in life? And you don't want to support me. But please understand, with or without their support, you're still going to win. You're still going to succeed. See, the thing about a person who has God's favor on their life, another individual can never take that away from you. That's what people don't understand. They think if they don't like your content on social media, if they don't share, if they don't go cast a vote, that you're not going to win. You're still going to win. I'm literally still in first place. It doesn't matter. You don't have to. If this is what God has for me, I'm going to achieve it. I'm going to have my shows on TV. I'm going to produce my reality shows. My wealth is going to be as big as, if not bigger than Oprah's. Okay. That is my goal. and I'm going to achieve that. No one can take that away from me. So, not voting for me, not liking my content, not supporting me is not going to do anything, because God will always place people in your life that will support you. Strangers, people that don't know you, the reason they become your supporters is because they see what you're working for. They see the positive momentum in your work and your brand. But as I said before, people that knew you from before, not saying you were a bad person. I'm definitely not a bad person. I've always been a good person. I've always supported other people financially. I've taken people's children in, help raise other people's kids that didn't have anywhere to go. Parents couldn't raise them. I could go on and on. I've given strangers the clothes off my back, not literally took them off my back, but I've given clothes to people who were on the streets. I bought meals from people. I buy lunches. I buy groceries, all that kind of stuff. And I'm not, don't want to say I'm not wealthy. I am wealthy, but I haven't yet achieved all of my financial goals. But I've still done those things. So I never understood why I didn't receive the same support back. But in actuality, I did, just not from those whom I expected it to. So I'm going to leave you with these words, these positive words today. Do not expect support from too many people. I have certain people, mainly my children, my partner, his children. I have people who support me, but the ones that I'm not going to say I thought they would, but the ones that should, they don't. So don't don't be surprised when you don't get that support from family. Don't be surprised when you don't get the support from somebody that you did so much for, or it could even be your mate. My mate supports me, but I'm just saying it could even be your mate. Sometimes mates or husbands, wives, boyfriends, girlfriends are jealous of their partner because they don't want to see their life change. They're afraid that they could possibly leave them. So I am I'm staying to myself. I'm in spiritual isolation right now. I also just lost my mom March the 6th, so I am trying to navigate that as well as continue to do what I need to do with my brand, because life doesn't stop. And I know my mother would never want me to stop, but I am still navigating the loss of her. It is very fresh and it's very new. Never lost a parent before. Stay blessed. Enjoy your Friday. Happy Friday. Join me for the Diamond Perry Show. It is available on the podcast here on my YouTube, as well as any podcasting sites. And the Diamond Perry Show is as well going to TV. I also have a new reinvented, I call it podcast relationship conversations, that's available on Facebook. It's also available on any podcasting platforms. And as well, when I say reinvented, this podcast was produced in 2022, and I've reinvented the podcast. I brought it back. It is a fun podcast. So join me for that. Thank you for those who were on this live and listened today, and also for those who will come back and listen. Thank you and have a